Now we are discussing this only. Now A cross love, now we can substitute this value as P as A cross B ఇక్కడ substitution చేస్తున్నాను. So ఇక్కడ dot product of A dot of A cross B ని A dot of A cross B can be written as B cross C can be written as box ABC. This is the formula for that. I can write this is box AAB into A minus A dot B. This I will change the direction of that one. Previously A cross B is there. I change the direction, so it becomes minus of B cross A. Whenever cross product is there, when you are changing the direction, it changes the negative sign. Okay, it changes the sign. Whenever in dot product is there, there is no change in your product. A dot B, B dot A, both are same, commutative. A dot B and B dot A. But whereas if you go for the cross product, those it's not commutative. Those are not commutative. A cross B can be written like this: minus of minus plus. This will be box A. So when one vector or anything is repeated in the determinant, one row or one column is identical, then goes to 0. So A is same. So 0 plus A dot A into P cross A. Like this you are getting this value as this one. You have to remember this formulas, otherwise you can't do this one. Before the going of this one, we have to remember this formulas, then only you can apply the formula here. Now children, say look at here. If A bar is equal to I plus J plus K, B bar is equal to 2I plus 3J plus K, then find. First one is the projection of B bar on A bar. This is very important questions, okay? The projection of B bar on A bar, B bar on A bar, okay? Then the length of the projection of B bar on A bar, length of the projection here length, that is only projection. Here the component of B bar in the direction of A bar and perpendicular to A bar, Now the first formula, first one is the projection of B bar on A bar is B bar dot A bar into A bar by mod A bar square. That is the formula for that. Now B dot A we are going to find. Dot product I plus J plus K into 2I plus 3J plus K. Just you multiply it. I dot I 1, J dot J 1, K dot K 1. We know very well 2 plus 3 plus 1. That value we got as 6. Now B dot A anta ochindana 6 ochindi. Now what about the modulus of this A? 1 square, 1 square, 1 square, that is root 3. Root 3 is the length of that modulus of A. Okay, we got root 3. Now what is the formula for this? 6 into I plus J plus K by 3. Why? Because the square and root cancelled. 3 how many times? 2 times it goes. So your answer will be 2I plus 2J plus K, 2K is your answer for the first bit. Okay, projection. Now the length of the projection of B bar on A bar. Length of the projection. Length అనగానే మరి mod A bar square కట్ అయిపోయింది. ఎందుకు అయితే B bar dot A bar కి మాడ్యులస్ అప్లై చేస్తే దీనికి మోడ్ వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ మోడ్ హోల్ స్క్వేర్ వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ ఒక మోడ్ క్యాన్సిల్ అవుతుంది. దీనికి డాట్ ప్రోడక్ట్ కి మోడ్ ఉన్నా ఒకటే లేకపోయినా, ఎందుకు ఎనీహౌ పాజిటివ్ మాడ్యులస్ కాబట్టి పాజిటివ్ అయిపోతుంది. సో ఇక్కడ చూడండి B dot A bar is equal to mod A. I plus J plus K, ఇది మనకి వాల్యూ ఆల్రెడీ we got it as what is this value for length of the projection ఇక్కడ. I plus J plus K value we got it as how much? 6 value. Okay, 6 by root 3. 6 we can write as how many times? 2 root 3 units. 2 root 3 units as your result for that. Now third bit, component B bar in the direction of A bar perpendicular to A bar is B bar minus B bar dot A bar into A bar by mod A bar square. This is the value we got it. And already we got this value from first one. We can substitute directly. B 2I plus 3J plus K minus this value. We got 2I plus 2J plus 2K. There minus 2I minus 2J minus 2K. Why? Because I am multiplying with the negative sign. So we got 2I get cancelled. 3I minus 2J will be J and K minus 2K will be minus K. This is your result for this. This is very important. He may ask it. Okay, and the projection of B bar on A bar or A bar on B bar. The formula will be here different. Okay, B bar on A bar means A it comes in the denominator. A bar on B bar means B comes in the denominator. You have to remember like that. Now children, we start the trigonometry now. First one, 3 sin theta minus 4 cos theta equal to 5, and 3 cos theta plus 4 sin theta is equal to how much is asking. Okay, by elimination of theta, this is nothing but the elimination of theta, trigonometric functions, equation 1 and equation 2, we assumed x, this value is x, say, we are assuming for our convenience. Squaring on both sides to the equation 1 and 2, adding we get. LHS add cheyandamma, RHS should be added here. Okay, have you understood? Here. Now expand this a minus b whole square 9 sin square theta plus 16 cos square theta minus 24 sin theta cos theta. Next here 9 cos square theta plus 16 sin square theta plus 24 sin theta cos theta equal to 5 square plus x square. RHS side will be 5 square plus x square will be remaining there. So here I took a common, 9 is common from this, sin square theta plus cos square theta 1. Here 16 common, sin square theta plus cos square theta 1. So 9 plus 16 is 25, x square equal to 25 minus 25, that goes to 0, that implies x is equal to root 0 is nothing but 0. Now we got x value as 0 for this solution. And here sin alpha plus cosecant alpha is equal to 2 is given. Find sin power n alpha plus cosecant power n alpha is equal to how much is asking. Now first of all we have to solve this equation. Sin alpha plus cosecant can be written as 1 by sin alpha because cosecant and sin are both are reciprocal functions. So sin alpha plus, if I take sin square alpha plus 1 equal to 2 sin alpha by taking LCM. By cross multiplication we got this step. Now sin square alpha minus 2 sin alpha plus 1 square I wrote. Now it seems to be in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. So a minus b whole square. Sin alpha minus 1 whole square equal to 0. Sin alpha is equal to 1. At which place you will get 1 inside. So sin alpha is equal to sin 90, we will get 1 as that value. Okay, for that degree. Sines and cancelled and alpha will be 90. Alpha is equal to 90. Put in above equation. This one we want. So sin 90 whole power n and cosecant 90 whole power n is equal to 1 power n plus 1 power n. So 1 plus 1. 1 power anything is 1 itself. So 1 plus 1 is 2 is the result for that. Like this he may ask. Okay. Listen children. If cos theta plus sin theta is equal to root 2 cos theta. If this value is equal to root 2 cos theta. Prove that cos theta minus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin theta. Like this we have to prove. Okay. This is the first method and that is the second method. You can do any method. You will get the answer same. By equation 1. By equation this one. Cos theta plus sin theta is equal to root 2 cos theta already given. I brought this cos theta that side, sin theta, and take cos theta common, root 2 minus 1 into cos theta. Okay. By cross multiplication, cos theta is equal to, this becomes 1 by root 2 minus 1 into sin theta. Have you understood? I hope you can able to understand this one. Okay. By just cross multiplication, I wrote this one first. After that, this one. So, 1 by root 2 minus 1 into sin theta. Now here, we have to take the rationalizing factor with the denominator. What is the rational factor for the denominator? Root 2 minus 1 is there. This rational factor will be root 2 plus 1. So, for root 2 plus 1, you have to divide and multiply. So, okay, root 2 plus 1 by root 2 plus 1. Multiplied and divide. So, I got a plus b into a minus b, that will be root 2 whole square minus 1 square, that is 2 minus 1, root 2 plus 1 into sin theta. So, 2 minus 1 anyhow 1. So, we got cos theta is equal to root 2, internal multiplication, root 2 sin theta plus sin theta. 1 is there, sin theta. You bring sin theta this side. Cos theta minus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin theta. Like this, you got the result as this one. Now, in the previous problem, I given that we are taking as x. Like this, you can assume cos theta plus sin theta is equal to root 2 cos theta, that is equation 1. Then whatever we are going to prove, that is cos theta minus sin theta is equal to x. For our convenience, we are taking as x. For our convenience, we are taking as x. Say, equation 2. Squaring on both the sides, 1 and 2, and adding, what we get, we'll see. A plus b whole square this side, cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta. Here this one is cos square theta plus sin square theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta. LHS you have to add, RHS you have to add. So 2 cos square theta plus x square. 2 cos square theta plus x square. Now here plus 2 sin theta cos theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta both will be cancelled. Here cos square cos square, 2 cos square, sin square, 2 sin square, take 2 comma, sin square theta plus cos square theta, it becomes 1. Or otherwise, cos square theta plus sin square theta 1, cos square theta plus sin square theta 1. So 1 plus 1, we got 2. You bring this value this side. So x square equal to 2 minus 2 cos square theta. I took 2 common here, 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus cos square theta is nothing but the sin square theta according to identities. X square equal to 2 sin square theta. X is equal to under root 2 sin square theta. X is equal to root 2 sin theta. Cos theta minus sin theta value we got as root 2 sin theta. Where we assumed as x. You put this value there. That is enough. Okay. Like this you can prove that one. Now see children. Now he is given if cos theta is equal to t, where t lies between 0 and 1, means a small fraction, that is okay, less than 1. Why? Because he has to give this condition, because according to our cos theta never goes to more than 1. Okay. Now, and theta does not lie in the first quadrant. Find the values of sin theta, tan theta, secant theta, cosecant theta and cot theta. He is asking all these values. And we will go for cos theta is equal to t by 1. T by 1 means adjacent side by hypotenuse we have to take. Now take the right triangle, one of the right angle triangle. This if I assume as theta, this is opposite side, this becomes hypotenuse, this becomes adjacent. Already is given t and this will be 1. According to Pythagoras theorem, this will be under root 1 minus t square. You know very well, ab square equal to ac, bc square is equal to ac square. If by that condition you will get this value. Okay. Next, cos theta is equal to t is greater than 0 and positive. That's the meaning theta lies in fourth quadrant. He is saying theta is not in first quadrant, means where it lies. If it is positive, cos will be positive in first quadrant and fourth quadrant. Okay. There first quadrant lo ledanadu vaadu. Dentlo undali mari fourth quadrant lo undali. So theta lies in the fourth quadrant. Now we'll go further now. Sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. You will have under root 1 minus t square upon 1. So you will have negative value here. Why? Because theta belongs to fourth quadrant. Sin will be negative there. Sin will be negative. Put the negative symbol here. Next, tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side already we have. This is under root 1 minus t square by adjacent side is t. But here we have to put negative side. Why? Because tan is a negative in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. So this I wrote here, and just you make the reverse of this, whatever the we got results. Then secant theta is a reciprocal of cos, so 1 by t, and cosecant theta is a reciprocal of sin. So cosecant minus 1 by under root 1 minus t square, and cot theta is a reciprocal of tan. So you will have cot theta is equal to minus t by under root 1 minus t square. Just you make it a reverse of that one. You got these values. Okay. Like this he may ask. You have to read the question. Lie does not lie in the first quadrant. Mar where it lies? First quadrant lo ledu అని చెప్తున్నాడు. మరి ఏ quadrant లో ఉన్నట్టు? Cos positive ఉంది కాబట్టి fourth quadrant లో ఉంటుంది. So like this you have to think. Now listen. The period of sin x, cos x, secant, cosecant x is 2 pi. Period means where it repeats is called its period. Okay. According to our definition, you once again you have to read the definition. Okay. If f of x is equal to f of x plus a is equal to f of x, then a is called the period of that function f of x. Where a is the least positive integer, we have to take it. That is the definition of the periodic function. Okay, there you read that once again. Here tan x and cot x period is pi. These are the original periods of tan and sin, cos, secant, cosecant is 2 pi and tan cot is pi. Now if function of the form ax plus b ila unte x coefficient pakkan unte, then the period will be defined as original period by the x coefficient, modulus of x coefficient. Period never be negatives. Period never be in negatives. Due to that reason we are putting modulus there. Now you tell me the period of sin 10x. What is its period? Original period. What is the original period? Is 2 pi by what is x coefficient here? 10. That is modulus. If you put already it is positive, no need of putting of modulus. So your answer is pi by 5 is its period. Now next one. Square is there. Square means whenever squares, even number, even powers it comes, its period will be decreased to pi. Its period will be decreased to pi. Okay. Why? Because I will okay, after that I will explain that one. So what is the function of this one? I have to make this function as like this: 4x by 5 plus 9 by 5. I will make like this. Then only you can identify the x coefficient there. X coefficient. Here if you write like this now, you will see that for x coefficient is 4. No, it is wrong way. 4x plus by 5 plus 9 by 5. Now you see the x coefficient. What is its original period? Original period of cos will be 2 pi divided by 4 by 5. So it comes upside. So you will have 5 pi by 2 times it cancelled. 5 pi by 2 is your answer for that. And the next one, 4. F of x is equal to tan of 3x minus 2 plus 7 is given. And we have to find the period of this one. So I can write, no need of writing. So directly, what is the original period of tan? What is the original period of tan? That is, original period will be pi. And what is the x coefficient here? 3. So this is your answer. Now what do you understand by this? Particularly this problem. So the period of the function depends on the angle but not with the beside constant. If it is given like this also, your answer is different but it will not be involved. This 7 is not involving in that period. Okay, if the function will be like this, 5 sine 3x minus or 5x minus 2. 5x minus 2 is there. Now what is its original period? You take this 7. So 2 pi. What is the x coefficient here? 7. 2 pi by 7 is your answer. This 5 is not involved in your periodic function. And here plus sum of 7 is also there. This constant is also not involved. So what do you understand by this is periods depend on the angles only, but not the beside constants, not coefficients. Now listen children, period. How to find the period of that function? Tan of x plus 4x plus 9x plus so on n square x. Now and find the period of sine of x plus 2x plus 3x plus so on and x. Find the period of f of x is equal to mod sine x or sine square x. This or this. Okay. Now in the previous thing I wrote sine square x, okay, secant or cosecant from there. Sigma 1 is n, sigma n is n into n plus 1 by 2. Sigma 1 means n, sigma n means sum of the first n natural numbers. Sigma n square means sum of the squares of the n natural numbers. Sigma n cube is cubes of the n natural numbers, that is n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. This is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. And sigma 0 is always 0. Okay. Remember this. Now take x common from this. I can write 1 square, 2 square, 3 square plus so on like this. Now it seems to be in the form of sigma n square. Now I can apply the formula x into n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Now we have x coefficient here. In the previous case, the expansion x coefficient, the total thing we made into a single part, that is a sum of the n squares, that we got this value. And what is the original period of tan? Tan is 2 pi by this value. N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. This is the bigger by, this will be reversed. So 12 pi by n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. Like this you got. Now sine of x I took common, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on n. So sine of x into n plus 1 by 2. Already I wrote there the formula. The same formula we applied. Now we got what is the original period of sine? 2 pi. Original period of sine is 2 pi. So here is somewhat wrong. This is pi nana. This will be 6 pi. Okay. And here this is 2 pi by n into n plus 1 by 2. So it makes reverse. Then 4 pi by n into n plus 1 is your result for this. Okay. Now we will go further. F of x is equal to mod sin x. Okay. This is the method. We are finding pi by 2 plus x. If you substitute here, you got cos x. And f of pi plus x mod sine of pi plus x comes under third quadrant, negative, modulus is there positive. So we got sine. F of 3 pi by 2 plus x, we got cos x. and f of 2 pi plus x, we've got sine of 2 pi plus x, it is in first quadrant, you will get positive. So mod sin x. మరి ఇప్పుడు రెండు సేమ్ వచ్చాయి, సైన్ ఫంక్షన్ రెండు కూడా mod sin function, which we have to take according to our definition. What we say, f of a plus x is equal to f of x ఎప్పుడు అవుతుంది? if a is a least positive integer, a is a least positive integer అయినప్పుడు మాత్రమే అవుతుంది. ఈ రెండిట్లో లీస్ట్ పాజిటివ్ 2 pi చిన్నది, లీస్ట్ పాజిటివ్ అంటే లీస్ట్ అంటే చిన్నది, 2 pi so pi, so we have to take pi as the least positive integer. Now we will take the result as its period of mod sin x is pi. Like this you have to mention. You have to remember that square even powers, it gives pi itself. For sine and cos and cosecant secant also, and for tan and cot it will be pi itself always. Okay, sometimes it decreases to pi by 2 also, no problem. Now see here, like this we got it. Now see children, find the sine function whose period is 2 by 3. Let we assume sine of ax be the function. Okay, now what is the original period of sine? 2 pi by mod a, x coefficient, so that should be equal to 2 by 3. This is the period of this function. It is equal to, already is given the period as 2 by 3. 2 cancel on both sides, and mod a is equal to 3 pi, a is equal to plus or minus 3 pi. Now sine of plus or minus 3 pi x, ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ ఉన్నా మైనస్ ఉన్నా you will get the same answer కాబట్టి అందుకని ప్లస్ ఆర్ మైనస్ we are taking like this. Okay, find a tan function with period 7. Okay, let the tan of ax is the function, tan of ax. Now what is the original period of tan? Pi by mod a is equal to 7. So mod a is equal to pi by 7, a is equal to plus or minus pi by 7. So tan of plus or minus pi by 7 is your result for this. Okay.